Right, thank you very much for taking time to review this video today. We're making good progress with converting the stores over. We're working behind the scenes on automating your distributor feeds, which are all set up now. Today, we're working on importing all the existing users. And early next week, we'll be working on adding all of the contract pricing files. As a quick aside, a number of clients have indicated that they feel their contract pricing files are out of date and have asked us not to upload the old ones and that they'll supply some new ones. So it'd be very helpful if you feel yours is a similar case, that your contract files are most likely out of date and you want to review them. Please let us know as soon as possible, and then we won't upload the old ones. We'll wait until we get some new ones from you and we'll upload those instead. And some good news, we have a number of clients that have already gone live. So we're making good progress. One area we do need some help from you, please, on your specific site is that in analyzing the setup of your current system, it's quite difficult to work out exactly what's going on with your current pricing structure. So what I'd like to do today is go through a process where I can show you how and where the pricing is structured on your site, new site. I'd then ask you if you could spend some time thinking through how you would like to structure your new pricing and the kind of margins you would like to apply. And then you have two choices. You can either use what I've shown you to go in and change it yourself, or alternatively, if you'd prefer to just note down on a piece of paper or a spreadsheet the margins you'd like to apply, I'm more than happy to set up a subsequent meeting. There'll be a link in the email that's informing you about this video. If you just click on that, arrange a convenient appointment with me, and I can work with you to set those margins that you require up on your site. So without any further ado, the page you're currently looking at is the administration you will see when you first log into the new system. We simply click on Edit Existing Websites to take you to the specific site that you have set up. And under this Pricing and Discounts section, we open that up. We scroll down to Price Plans, open that section, and click on Sales Price Plans Office Products. And you can see here at the moment, you have one default price plan set up. And in that price plan is one price file called Office Products Default Dynamic. All we have to do is click on that file. And this is the pricing structure that is currently applied to your site by default. The first point I would ask you to think about is how would you prefer to price on your site? What methodology would you like to use? There's a wide range you can use, including retained margin. We can use cost plus pricing. We can use a discount off RRP, or we can just use RRPs. And we have clients using all of those options. So if you can first think about which methodology I would like to price on my site. Second point to think about is, or the way we price on our system is we price around product categories and product subcategories. On sites like yours, where you have multiple feeds applied from multiple distributors, it's unfortunately not possible to use distributor matrix pricing. The reason for this is that one distributor doesn't have the same matrix structure as a second distributor. So you can't match different matrix structures on one site. So what we do is we price around product categories and subcategories. It's extremely straightforward. The easiest way to do this is initially think about what is the most typical margin that's going to apply across your categories, and enter that into this box here. And as you can see, that then applies the percentage to all the categories as a starting point. All we then do is we scroll down into each individual category and we work out what margin do I want to apply. So do I want to apply 20% in this case on books and pads? No, fine. I just entered what I do want to apply in this box here. And I can make this as simple or as complicated as I like. So typically, most clients are only pricing the main categories. So they'll pick a percentage for books and pads. They'll pick a percentage for catering supplies. And going on down, we have computer supplies and various computer subsections. We have conference, presentation and planning, desk, office and personal accessories, desk and furniture, filing, janitorial, legal and personal supplies, office equipment, office machines, packaging, paper envelopes, labels, pens, pencils and writing implements, PPE, safety and security, and then a general unclassified catch-all at the bottom. So we can set our margins at each of these levels. As I say, most clients are only really pricing at those broad areas. Some of the bigger categories like computing, they might be setting it at subcategory level, but it's totally up to you. If there's a section that you don't want to market and sell on your site, perhaps you don't do computer supplies. If you just untick the box, that removes that product category from your site. So you can restrict the catalog if you wish, or you can take all of it. You can, if you wish, go down to subcategory level. So all you then do is click on the subcategory, and you can also go down to brand level. So just to clarify, you can price margin-wise at category, subcategory, or brand level. So an example of why you might want to do it at brand level, example in the computing market is computer cables. Most computer cables from distribution come from China and at 50p. You can probably mark those up 100, 200% cost plus. However, a brand like Belkin cables are extremely expensive. So in that case, you might mark the product category at 200% cost plus, but you might then go into the brand level and put something like Belkin at 20%, for example. But again, it's totally up to you how you want to price. So just to reiterate, what I'm keen for you to think about, please, is one, this section up here, how would you like to price, what methodology you'd like to use, and then think about these categories and subcategories and decide what percentages you would like to apply to your catalogue. And just to clarify, what we do is we merge your distribution feeds before pricing. So Exertis and OT Wholesale and DAMS, if you've got it applied, and any other feeds are merged together. And then this one common pricing methodology is used across all of the feeds. Okay. So once you've had some time to think through the methodology and the percentage structure you'd like to apply, if you can please then click on the link in the email. That'll open up my appointment agenda, and you can pick a convenient time and slot, and we can then jointly review online with an online meeting your actual site. And either if you've done the setup yourself, we can jointly review it. And then if you haven't felt confident to do it yourself, if you can take your notes and have those available for the meeting, and I can physically apply them for you with you on the screen and then show you how it's been applied. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.